What's up, Flying Squad? Welcome back to another preview and prediction video. We're going to talk about Glover the Rainbow Teixeira versus Rashad Evans. Before we do that, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and also please subscribe to the channel. That would mean the world to me. At the end of this video, after I give you my pick for the main event of UFC on Fox 19, takes place April 16th, I'm going to give you my 3 most confident picks on the card and then also 2 underdogs that I'm considering picking as well. Glover is 24-4. Rashad is also 24-4, but he has 1 draw. Glover is the favorite at -220 with the comeback on Sugar at +180. Back in 2008, Rashad Evans knocked out Chuck Liddell. That's interesting because Glover is Chuck's protege. Rashad was able to knock out Chuck Liddell with his hand speed. He said himself that he threw a punch at the same time as Chuck, but Rashad's landed first, knocking Chuck out cold. I think that his hand speed has dwindled quite a bit though. You know, power stays with you with age, but speed does not. In his last fight against Ryan Bader, he did not look that quick. In fact, Bader was the quicker of the 2 fighters. Bader ended up winning a decision. Now, Glover isn't that quick with his hands, but I think that he hits a lot harder than Rashad Evans. Where Glover has a clear detriment in his game is the grappling. Phil Davis used some superb grappling wrestling to whoop the shit out of Glover Teixeira. And even Patrick Cummings kind of used the wrestling formula to get the better of Glover early on in their fight. Glover, of course, ended up whooping his ass, knocking him out, TKOing him in the 2nd round. But still, that shows us that Glover has a clear detriment in his game. Rashad Evans has some pretty good takedowns and some pretty good ground and pound, but I just can't bank on this guy coming in here with the ability to get Glover down. Rashad's last 2 victories, although they were a while ago, were against middleweights. We're talking about Dan Hendo Henderson and Chael P. Sonnen, the Oregon American gangster. Now, those guys are pretty undersized. Glover is a large light heavyweight. I don't think that Rashad is going to be able to manhandle him like he did Chael Sonnen so long ago. I'm picking Glover Teixeira to win this fight via TKO in round number 4. Also in the past, we've seen Rashad get a little bit gun shy. He got gun shy against Little Nog, and Glover has some big fucking guns. I think that early on, Glover will get a little bit of the better of Rashad. Rashad won't be willing to engage, like I said, gun shy, and it'll take Glover to the 4th round to get a KO or TKO finish in the main event, UFC on Fox 19. So my 3 most confident picks on this fight card are, of course, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov. He's facing a newcomer. He, at one time, at least 2 years ago, was one of the best lightweights in the world. We haven't seen him in a long time, so there's a lot that we don't know, but I still think that he gets a victory here. My 2nd most confident is Olawale Bamboze. I think that he gets a KO or TKO stoppage, and then I think John the Magician Dodson pulls a win right out of his hat. Now, the 2 underdogs that I would consider picking as well are Hakran Diaz against Cub Swanson and Michael Chiesa against Benyel Dariush. So tell me what you think of all of that in the comment section down below. Once again, give this video a thumbs up. My goal is going to be like 13, whatever. Let's just have a lot of them. Okay, also subscribe to the channel. That would mean the world to me, and I'll see you on my next video. Namaste.